Okay, welcome to week 5. This week we are going to start looking at the mock interviewing process. You're halfway through the course, so you should have a good understanding of what we're looking for in terms of your resume and cover letter and the interviewing process that we are going to start to explore this week. With the interviews this week, we are going to conduct them through Google Hangouts. If you're not familiar with this application, don't worry, we will go through it step by step this week in regards to how you'll install it on your computer, and you're more than welcome to contact me and we can test it out just to make sure you're comfortable with this application. So for the summary this week, we are going to download and install Google Hangouts. You are going to send your partner your job posting so you can prepare for questions for the mock interview. And by the end of the week, we would like to set up a day and time to conduct the interviews before Sunday. Here is the link for you to go and click on to download Google Hangouts. If you click on the tab, it will bring you to this page. You can watch the brief video and to understand a little more about the purpose of it. If you've ever done Skype or FaceTime or anything like that using your smartphone, it's basically kind of the same thing. It's for your computer and it allows for more of a group interaction discussion as well. Then here's where you can download for your computer and click on there to download it. Again, if you have any issues, just contact me so I can walk you through it and we can find out what perhaps the issue could be, if it's just something with the computer or something with the link. Just let me know. I don't want you to get frustrated because this is a large part of the interviewing process. For the interview and peer evaluation, you're going to participate in mock interviews using one of your job postings from week 1. You will be assigned a partner, and that will be given a set of general questions that I will have prepared and send them to you. Each pair, you will need to exchange your job postings with your new partner within 48 hours. You will receive those partner listings at the beginning of the week. So if you haven't received them already, you will receive them shortly, along with the questions as well. You will then use your Google Hangouts to conduct the interview. After the interview, students will complete a peer evaluation stating the pros and cons of the interview. I have a rubric here that I'll click on as well, so you can see the different criteria and what you're looking for when conducting the interview. How this is going to work is when you do find your partner, I would email them and get to know each other, set up a good time in a day that works for you, test it using your Google Hangout to make sure that you have a connection with that person before actually doing the actual interviewing process. Then when it comes to your time, take turns and have each one decide who will go first and who will go second. And you'll read off your questions to each person and they'll start the interview. And just observe how that person is interviewing. Take notes. When you have both finished interviewing each other, you can then log out of Google Hangouts and you will then begin to prepare your peer evaluation and discuss the different points that you saw with that person. Now remember, this is to help them become better at the final mock interview, which will be conducted by me. So make sure that your feedback is appropriate and it is something that will help that person succeed in the next step of the interviews. Please submit your peer evaluation by Sunday. And again, if you guys have any issues or when you started conducting the interview, something happened, a connection went down or something like that, please just make sure you contact me so we can look at what the problem could be, and make sure that you get this interviewing process down so that you're prepared for the following weeks. I hope you have a great week, and again, my contact information is out there, so feel free to give me a call or an email. Thanks, and have a great week.